You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Prime Minister Boris Johnson addressed Parliament at his last appearance during the Prime Minister's questions on Wednesday the 20th of July, as the fight for his job is down to two, Sunak and Truss. The outgoing Conservative leader defended his record in the government, citing Brexit and covert response as his achievements. Johnson was forced to resign this month after dramatically lost the support of his lawmakers following months of scandals, including breaches of COVID-19 pandemic lockdown rules. Opposition leader Keir Starmer used this session to point at the economist leadership campaign to pick the leader to replace Johnson. The virtual between the candidates have been posed the question of how well any new leader will be able to govern. The final two in race and replace British Prime Minister Boris Johnson will be selected later on Wednesday. Former Finance Minister Rishi Sunak and Foreign Secretary Liz Truss made the final two candidates on Wednesday, July the 20th, to become Britain's next Prime Minister, kickstarting the last stage of the contest to replace Boris Johnson. Sunak has led in all the rounds of the voting among the Conservative lawmakers, but it is Truss who seems to have gained the advantage so far among the around 200,000 members of the governing party who will ultimately choose the winner. The final stretch of the weeks-long contest will put Sunak and former Goldman Sachs banker, who has raised the tax burden towards the highest level since the 1950s, against Truss, a convert Brexit who was pledged to cut taxes and regulations. Whoever triumphs when the result is announced on September the 5th will inherit some of the most difficult conditions in Britain in decades. Inflation is on a course to hit 11% annually, growth is stalling, industrial action is on the rise, and the pound is near historic lows against the dollar. Britain under Johnson and aided by Truss took a hard line against Brussels in the post-Brexit negotiations and Northern Ireland, drawing illegal action from the European Union and threatening future trade ties. 11 candidates originally put their names forward, but in the fifth and final ballot in the Conservative lawmakers, the junior trade minister Penny Mordaunt was eliminated. Sunak won 137 out of 357 votes versus Truss 113 and Mordaunt's 105. Polls show Truss would beat Sunak in the party members' contest, but all could change in the two finalists starts weeks of hustling up and down the countries before the party's membership.